Hi, welcome to Tennis Treasures, the tennis millionaire, where your tennis dream becomes your actual tennis reality. Hi, my name is Coach RJ, and it's our mission to expedite your specific tennis goal. And we focus on two key industries, making money on the Pro Tour or either winning a free ride scholarship. In either case, we help you to invest in yourself and your family by approaching it from that perspective. Now, where do we start? Well, that's our topic today, right? Free ride scholarship or ATP Tour. Let me turn over my hourglass here. It's really a 10-minute hourglass, and keep me on track. Here's a 15-minute hourglass, and make sure that's there just to make sure I don't get out of control here. Now, you've got a decision, if you're a gifted player, that is, to try to figure out which way you want to go in this fork in the road. So, first of all, we want to determine if you're gifted. There's 5 key components. We call them prerequisites to determine if you're ready to go on the gold package that we offer you through our tennis camp training program where you work from home. It's a virtual tennis camp, and there's a bunch of benefits to that as well. So let me cut to the chase fast as I can about that. So in order to know if you're compatible to treat yourself, your skills, as an investment, one, we got to know what your skill level is at. Everybody's skilled, yeah, everybody's gifted, we see that, but where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? We help you to determine that. You have to go down to the description, click on the link, and then just sign up for the free consultation, and we'll answer that for you right then and there. 2, we want to make sure that there's no reoccurring injuries. If you got some injuries that you're fighting through, we'd like to know about it, because that could be important. You want to address those if you can, holistically if possible, but we want to fix those, nip them in the bud if we can. And 3, this is important as well, we want to make sure you're mentally pliable to our new concepts and ideas. All these are the prerequisites that keep us focused and keep you on the right track as well. So yeah, can you handle the unique training program that we're offering you to make sure you have all of these hidden skills that you didn't have before now in your tennis bag? 4, one of my favorites, can you maintain long rallies with your opponents? And that means you have to be patient. That means you have to have good footwork. You got to be able to just be on the defense for long periods of time if necessary. So all that's important. All these are key components to make sure you got this figured out. And then 5, we want to make sure you have strong work ethics. So there you go for the 5 prerequisites that we ask that you have before you work with us at tennistreasures.org. Next, we want to also ask you some questions when you reach out to us to see what your goals are, your tennis objectives, and see if you're compatible for our training camp. If not, you're not. You just watch the YouTube videos and enjoy those and learn from those as well. Our YouTube videos are very unique and different and very special in their way, so I'm sure you would like that if you just continue to do what you're doing just to be the best in your community or the best in your district or whatever that might be. So we're compatible with that. So if you go to the ATP Tour, which this training manual is designed for you to go to the ATP Tour, that's all it's built for, as ATP Tour players, to try to get you into a position where you're making strong 6 figures per year. Then that's fine, but just as long as you know what you're up against, the challenges, you got to go ITF and then Challenger Tour and then finally ATP Tour, and you get tons of people from across the planet who are extremely good in playing tennis. However, we arm you with some heavy-duty equipment. I mean, like from teaching you how to set traps for your opponent, to programming your opponent, to coming up with secret weapons at the right time, on and on and on and on and on. And each of our chapters are powerful, like Chapter 4, Chess Tennis. Chapter 5, how to get off the court quickly. In other words, winning in straight sets very fast. That's not the title, but that's its purpose. And then Chapter 6, if you get into a tiebreak, what do? We got the answers for that too. So all these different chapters are strategically set up so that you are stronger versus weaker, and you'll have different tools that you've never dreamed of having before. So there you go. It's 100 pages, the book, 12 chapters. It's got a 24 question and answer quiz in the back, 40 photographs, very durable. Now, That's if you go the ATP tour. Maybe you want to go the collegiate route, which is fine. You want to go the free ride, it's still an investment. You're saving thousands of dollars per semester. Everybody knows that. Depending on what college you go to, is tens of thousands per semester. And that's all right. That's good. Money saved is money earned. 5 reasons to consider the collegiate route. Let's go over those briefly. 1, you just won the scholarship. Look what you've done. You're a celebrity. You're a hero in your family. You just saved the family or yourself and both thousands of dollars per semester. 2, you get to follow your academic dream. That's a big deal, I think, don't you? So it means if it's IT or medicine or whatever you think it might be, you get to do what you love to do. 3, once you still get the chance to play tennis. Now don't forget that. You're on the tennis team, so you're still keeping your game sharp. Anyway, so I keep wanting to go into more detail about others who've done that, like Jack Sock and others. But next, 4, after you get your degree, and you got a choice to make. Do you go into the field of study that you just learned, or do you go on the pro tour? And if you choose to go on the pro tour, that's okay. And then if you like it, you're in it. You did it. Or if you feel like it's not for you, then number 5, come back and still fall back on we call it your career. It's like your vocation is your vacation. That's the term they use nowadays. So those are the 5 benefits of going free ride. That's a clever way to do things, frankly. I mean, you get best of both, I think, in a way. And you have a safety net that you're working with. And invite your family or your parents to listen to this video to see what their feedback might be. Also, don't take that weight on your shoulders by yourself. And if you do reach out to us, you can be on a conference call or whatever. We don't mind, so we can all be on the same page. But in either case, strongly consider one of those 2, because that's what we focus on. It doesn't matter if you're on the ATP tour or the WTA tour for the women. We're right there for you, and we work with you on an individual basis. So let's talk about that briefly as we wrap up here. What makes our gold package, because that's what you'll have at the end of our course, what makes it so special and unique and different than the other tennis camps out there to choose from? 1 is that it costs less, much less, than the traditional tennis camps. 2 is that you don't have to travel across the world to go participate with a bunch of other people in a tennis camp. You get to stay right at home and work from there. And there's more detail about how you can do that. I can give you that later. 3, also, when you talk about working at the tennis camp, the traditional one, you're working in a group environment. With us, it's a one-on-one. We tailor-make our program around your specific skills so that you get the best for your tennis style, so to speak. That's a big deal too, obviously. So that's all this, and plus your security is better. You don't have to, you're working from home. That's great. It's convenient, comfortable, and you just go to the closest tennis court, if it's indoors or out, and then have somebody with a basket of balls feeding you balls into a specific area, and you're doing this a certain specific drill. I would like to go into detail which drills, but I can't right now. I got to work with the time frame I'm involved with. In fact, here we are. So you'll see what I'm going through. So in conclusion, yes, you want to pay less and get more. So for the tennis camp that lasts for 6 days, our training program is too involved to last for 6 days. It won't make it. We got 12 chapters here. It's going to be 6 months with our training camp, and it costs you less. Yeah, that's how special we are. That's how special it is. That's how we work with you as an individual. It's custom made for you. So go to the description below and click on the link and reach out to us, and we will have a conversation with you and talk about, see if you're compatible and see what your skill set is at. We can figure that out right on the phone, actually. So there you go. Now you have it. There it is. tennistreasures.org. If you want to go to the website direct that way, that's fine too. My name is Coach RJ, and we're here to help you and support you and strengthen you in every way we can. And feel free to reach out to us. Talk to you later.